Do you think that Kobe was the toughest shot maker that you've ever seen with the degree of difficulty of shots?
Kobe was absolutely, absolutely.
Wow.
And when he was in practice, I mean, I know he took, 1,000 shots or whatever, getting ready for the games, but did you see him doing things like in practice where he would be off balance or shooting with his eyes closed or anything to kind of prepare himself for those types of shots? Or did it just
No, no, because he when you work on your game all the time in practice, I mean, he knew his soft spot. He knew where to get to. He know he can get a basket off if it's the left block or the right block. He just he just had all that in his game, and you knew what he was doing, but you couldn't stop him. It was just he was just unbelievable, and I used to just shake my head the shots he make over me. But like they say, better offense, good D, but better offense.
Mm.
And the guy he was the greatest, man. He was tough. In my generation, besides him, I seen Trace McGrady out of guard, Vince Carter, and all them guys, Paul Pierce. But Kobe was just a different guy, man. He was a different human being.
Yeah. When I know when we talk about the greatest defensive players of all time, we it's always up and down. But if we remove the big guys from there, who would you say would be the best guards or perimeter defenders of all time?
Right now,
No, of all time, period.
I'm gonna say myself no. For all time, the best defender,
Yeah, some, not just one person.
uh, Bruce Bourne, Gary Payton, of course myself. Roger Bell, he was a good defender. Uh, I'm the only couple I can come off my head right now.
Mm.
You know, it's still late for me right now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we'll get him
I
out of
got
here.
you,
We'll
man.
get him out of here in a second.
So there's the Junkyard Dog. There's Hydraulics, Sky High. Which nickname that you were given that you like the most?
The Junkyard Dog. They gave me the Junkyard Dog in Portland.
Mm.
And is that because you were all over the floor?
Yep, playing hard all over the floor, and I'm gonna compete. Like the best offensive player know that when they see me on the floor, I'm coming to guard them.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And we had one of the Clippers assistant coaches on last week, and he was talking about the ownership of the club. And I know you had a chance to deal with Dr. Buss and a young Jeannie Buss when you were in Los Angeles. Would you say that Dr. Buss or the Buss family are the best owners in professional basketball, or is there another owner that we don't know about that does some great things for their ball club and for the community?
Well, also I'm gonna say Portland, rest in peace. You know the
Oh, Allen.
gentleman Paul Allen, he died. He was the owner, but yeah, between Dr. Buss and Paul Allen was because Paul Allen was a great owner, and he brought up the team in Portland. You know, where we're shooting us guys and try to turn some things around. But I think between LA and Portland, they neck to neck.
And I know this may be a touchy, but I know there was a situation with Zach Randolph
Mhm.
back in the day. How's the relationship with that guy now?
Oh, our relationship good, man. It was just some young, immature stuff he did, and you know, it's been so many years and years, but I done seen Zach plenty of times before that happened. But everything is cool.
Good. We're glad to hear that, man. Yeah, brothers, we
Mhm.
gotta find a way to stick together.
Thank
Whenever
you.
however we can. Yeah. I know this is the anniversary, and we're still mourning Kobe. But when you heard the news of his passing, what was your feelings and emotions? And also, once you found out that Gigi was with him, how did you feel?
Crying? Yeah, I think I cried from the day that day. But today it happened a year ago. Me and my fiance was out for lunch, and she dropped me home and called me saying Kobe died. And I just said, no, it can't be real. And next thing you know, my phone started blowing up, but I
Mm.
didn't never answer. So I turned to NBA TV and Sports Center trying to see if it was true, but I ain't hear nothing. So and then it finally came across the screen, and I couldn't stop crying, y'all. I can tell you on the story. I thought if I ain't stopped crying, something could have happened to me
Mm,
because we lost a star, and then his daughter. Like I just remember hugging her, seeing her at his retirement.
mm.
You know, I got girls, and I mean it just hurt. I've been emotional again today. I was emotional last year, and I think I'm gonna be emotional every day. It's just something hard to swallow.
It is.
Great teammate, great guy, um, passion for the game, and he did so much for the organization in LA. I mean, it just hurt, and knowing that he's gone, and then at 41, I'm 45 now, y'all. So just knowing that
Right.
he's dead at 41 is a heartbreaking for all of us, the NBA family, everybody. And
Mm.
today, to see him all on Sports Center and the news,
Yeah,
kind
it's
of got tears in eye again.
for sure.
Yeah, and you see in my background, I got him in my house. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely tough.
Yeah, that looks like my entire house, man. I got Kobe all over the place, man.
yeah, that's my man. Yeah, he here in spirit though. He in spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. Facts.
Absolutely. So what's next for Ruben Patterson?
Well, man, I've been doing well. I haven't done it in the last 2 years, man. This COVID just ain't right, man. It's just, but I was doing a lot of I was in Florida. I did a lot of coaching, a lot of stuff, but I just been to myself right now because this COVID been really, from my family, grandmother, auntie, my daughters, cousins, people that called it. It was
Mm,
just a blessing. I ain't got it yet, but I just been laying low until this stuff can pass away. I barely see my own family.
yeah, with that.
Yeah,
It,
it's hard.
it was breaking news as we were doing the show that Sekou Smith passed away from COVID.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard about
that's awful, man.
it's
Jeez,
it's,
young
it's sad.
kid. Young kid, man. He just was about to take off and just be the man.
Yeah,
Replace David Aldridge and just, you know what I mean? Damn.
it's boy. 2020 was rough, and 2021 starting off with the bull crap.
That's starting
It's
over.
it's sad, man. That's why we gotta count our blessings and thank God every day, man. And love your good ones, man. Don't hurt no grudges, man, because tomorrow ain't promising none of us, man.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to tell everybody.
Now you're right because my last thing is I see the pain in Shaq's eyes.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
came on TNT. I saw him on ESPN today, and I believe he held on to it for far too long. And I heard him talking to Stephen A. Smith today, and you can see he wish he can have those last years with Kobe as his big brother, little brother. I don't know what role they play with one another, but just some type of kinship between the two.
I remember that back in the days. I can tell y'all a little of the story. They did not get along at all. It was a couple of times Shaq told me he wanted me to fight Kobe. He wanted me to swing. But I can tell y'all this.
Hmm.
Like it was so much hatred between them. You couldn't believe it. But when we was in LA for his retirement,
Hmm.
we took a picture, we laughed, we joked. Cause Shaq was a DJ at his retirement. We laughed, we talked, and we just reminisced back in the days. And you would never thought they was enemies like that.
Mm,
But it was to the point the world can know it was real bad between him and Kobe. I know that for a fact in '98 when I was there. So
yeah,
that carried on through all them years, even when they was teammates.
yeah, for sure. And
Even
yeah,
before I left and went to Portland.
mm,
Yeah, it was deep.
yeah,
So,
I remember those days vividly, man. I remember
mhm,
I was a kid though. I was 17 and I would see Kobe maybe once or twice a year at UCLA, or at
mhm.
that time he would play at Venice Beach. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
We
So
used to all be at UCLA. That's where all the NBA players
yeah,
used to. I don't know if they still do that in LA. I heard a lot of cats still work out in LA.
yeah,
But back in the days, it was every ball player walking up in there.
yeah, yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, those are the fun days.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it was a good time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Any last things, DB?
Yeah, so it's January 26, 2021. You got the ear of the whole world, Ruben Patterson. What do you want to tell us and leave us with?
Woo! Stay focused, keep God first, man, and just keep working hard what you do.
Mm,
Stay
man,
blessed and stay safe.
you got one pick at the two guard, Kobe or Jordan. Who you taking?
I gotta take Kobe, man.
Hey, my man.
Gotta take my man. Black Mama for life.
Oh man, man, we appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Much love.
Man,
We do
anytime
it
you
again.
come back, man, we would love to have you come back because the phone
Appreciate
line
it.
went up, but we had to cut them short. So we got a lot of questions for you, man.
Yeah.
I'll have
I'm about to
PPD.
go to bed now, man.
Okay.
Thank you for everything.
How was Patty? How was PPD? Was she cool?
Yes.
I just hired her 2 weeks ago. How is she?
She's wonderful.
I
She's wonderful. That's my girl. She's wonderful.
appreciate
Yes.
it, man.
And I come out if I come once everything go down, come out to LA, I'm gonna give y'all a shout
Oh,
out.
we gonna hang out. No, we gonna hook up for sure.
We hook up. Once all this crazy, we get back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
I miss coming out to LA. I ain't been out there in so long. I miss out there. So
Greatest city in the world. You knew it. You was here for
trust me,
365 days.
it's still crazy. Ain't no change.
I was in your VIP section, man, stealing some of your girls, man.
Yeah.
I walked out with a few of them, man, every now and again. You know,
that's that life.
Hey, I would tell my go get the car. Go get the car.
hey. Them boys can't do that. They can't do that shit no more with the pandemic. Ain't no chicks waiting at no hotel. Ain't no chicks doing nothing. You can't do nothing. He be at the club.
What a time, man.
Those were the days.
Man, so a lot of skeletons in Century Club, man.
Yeah. Oh. Peace out, man.
Until next time.
All right, man. Love y'all, man. God bless. Be safe.
Likewise. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it? Damn, that was fun. Oh, man.
Hey, even my pops was like, all right, man, he better act right today.
I told you. That was fun. Yeah. I said, PPD, I just hired her 2 weeks ago. Oh God, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, that lifted my spirit.
I don't know why that's funny, but it is. Oh man.